Why do we need to evaluate the data quality and why is it important? In terms of the users, this is important because they need the best source for their research. But for producers, it's more important in terms of data availability, data reproduction, and some funding requirements. So we can classify the data roughly in two: open data and non-open data. Open data can be freely used, modified, and shared by anyone for any purpose. But open data should bear some important properties, and these are summarized by FAIR principles. FAIR principles is an abbreviation and it stands for findable, accessible, interoperable, and reusable. So most of the researchers are trying to produce more open data on behalf of their governments, administrations, companies, and researchers. But it's not always a simple task to produce open data to everyone because there might be some factors like different interests, costs and resources, and some privacy contents. So it's not always possible to produce such open data. But another topic will come here, which is called metadata, and sometimes you can reach the metadata if you cannot reach the data openly. So what is metadata? Metadata could be shortly described as data of the data. As you can see in this figure, if data itself is a can of soup, the information on the label of the soup, which are some nutrition facts, the main properties could be seen as metadata. It has some types like descriptive metadata, protection metadata, structural metadata, and it has all these metadata types has its sample properties and area of use. And these metadata have proper standards by disciplines and areas. For example, arts and humanities, engineering has different standards. If you have a data set and want to create metadata on it, you can use some software to obtain metadata in standards. For example, Zenodo is such a software to create metadata. In order to assess the data quality, you need to answer some vital questions. First of all, you have to be sure about the source of data. If you have no information, this is not good. And when you have information about the source, then you have to be sure about the main aim of the data collection. Also, metadata matters in this context. And when you have some statistics about data, some important concepts about these statistics are relevancy, accuracy, time, coherency, and accessibility by users.